Hey everybody, Clayton here at etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Performance Tool nut driver set. Now we're going to be looking at the metric here today, but we also have standard available here at etrailer. Now these are going to have some ranges. Our metric is going to range from 5 millimeters all the way up to 12, and our standard is going to range from 3/16 all the way up to 1/2 inch. That's going to cover a wide variety of nuts and bolts that you might need to remove. Now the reason that nut drivers are so great is because they require a lot less to turn. Now if you're using a regular wrench or socket, you can see how much you actually have to turn it just to turn the bolt. And that's why these nut drivers are awesome, because all you do is turn it like a screwdriver, and you can get into a lot more narrow places with a lot more ease. Something that I really prefer to use a nut driver for is going to be disconnecting the battery. Sometimes there's not a whole lot of room to actually work, and other times like this you might actually ground out your ratchet on the body. So we can just grab our according nut driver and loosen up our battery terminal. This is going to be another really good time to use a nut driver. So whenever you're changing coil packs or anything like that, a lot of times when we're working in the engine bay, there's not going to be a lot of room to get enough throw with the ratchet, so you're going to be there for quite a while. So if you can just get that nut driver right there on the coil pack, it's going to be a little bit easier to actually remove that bolt. And something that I really like about this kit in particular, it comes with a wide variety of sizes, and they're very common as well, so that's going to be nice. So let's say we're out on the road, we know our tonneau cover's bouncing around a little bit, and we find out that our bracket's loose. We can just grab one of our nut drivers and then get that tightened down nice and secure. A feature that I really like about these nut drivers in particular is the shaft is actually going to be hollow there at the end. And that hollow opening is going to allow us to remove bolts that have quite a bit of those threads sticking out past the actual nut. A lot of times this is going to be the case whenever we're working on something underneath the vehicle. This is going to come in handy because it's going to allow us to loosen or tighten those bolts even if we don't have a long socket. Our nut drivers are going to have a chrome plated bottom, so they're going to hold up really well for a long time while also looking nice, and our handles are going to be a polypropylene, so that's going to hold up to a lot of abuse very well. And that's going to do it for our look at the Performance Tool nut driver sets.